How technology quietly saved many Christians from sin. Many born-again Christians sincerely love God. They pray, they fast, they preach holiness. But there's something interesting I discovered. For many years, many believers were committing certain sins without even realizing it. Not because they were wicked, but because the system around them made those things normal. And something happened. Technology arrived, and without preaching a sermon, technology quietly removed many of those temptations. Let me explain. Gospel music duplication. Years ago, when you bought a gospel cassette or CD, something usually happened. People would dub the cassette, copy the CD, and then share it with friends. Someone buys one album, 10 people end up listening to it. Nobody thought of it as stealing. They just said, it's gospel music. You're spreading the gospel. But in reality, the artists who worked hard on that album lost income. Today, things have changed. Platforms like Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Music, you can listen to the same music legally and even for free with ads. No need to copy CDs anymore. Technology removed the temptation. Christian movie piracy. Another thing believers used to do was copy Christian movies. Someone buys a DVD, then it gets duplicated. Church members start sharing copies everywhere. Again, nobody thought about copyright. They simply said, we are spreading the gospel. But today, many Christian movies are uploaded directly to YouTube or streaming platforms. People can watch them legally. No DVD duplication required. Technology solved a moral problem without shouting about it. Photocopying books. This one is very common. Students, pastors, ministers, they buy one book, then photocopied the entire book. Sometimes even the whole class shares copies. The justification? Books are expensive, but the author who spent years writing the book receives nothing. Today, things have changed. Platforms like Amazon Kindle allow authors to sell books digitally at very low prices. Many authors even offer free promotions. Again, technology reduced the temptation. Software piracy? Another area is software. For years, many Christians installed cracked software, cracked Microsoft Office, cracked Photoshop, cracked editing tools. Nobody saw it as a moral issue, but today there are powerful free alternatives. Tools like Google Docs and Canva allow people to work legally. No need to download illegal versions anymore. Technology created a cleaner path. Sermon CDs. Years ago, churches recorded sermons on CDs. Members duplicated those CDs to share with others. Again, nobody asked about copyright. But today, pastors upload their messages directly online. You can listen on Spotify or YouTube. No duplication required. Technology changed the culture. The real lesson here is the deeper lesson. Many believers were not intentionally stealing. They simply lived in a culture where copying was normal. When something becomes normal, people stop questioning it. But technology changed the environment. Suddenly, music became accessible. Movies became accessible. Books became accessible. Knowledge became accessible. And when access became easy and affordable, the temptation to copy disappeared. Without a sermon, without condemnation, just better systems. A question for believers. So here is the real question. If technology had not arrived, would many Christians still be doing those things today? This should teach us something important. Sometimes people do wrong things not out of rebellion, but because of culture and habit. But as believers, we must constantly examine ourselves. Not everything that is normal is right. Not everything that everyone does is righteous. The Christian life is a life of continuous reflection and growth, and sometimes God uses unexpected tools, even technology, to help us live better. So the question is simple. Has technology quietly corrected some behaviors in the church, or do you think this was never a problem? Let me know in the comments, and if this made you think. Subscribe for more conversations like this.